Good evening. It's Monday, November 21st. And yesterday I just got back from a vacation, a week-long vacation in Mexico. And one of the early days, my mom and I were playing horseshoes on the beach in this competition. And the activities coordinator was joking that if I won, he would buy me a dinner, a romantic dinner on the beach that night. And it turned into this whole joke of how I was his esposa, which is his wife, and he was my esposo. And so everywhere in the resort when I would see him, he would yell out, "Mi esposa," and everyone in the resort was calling me his wife, and it was just really, really funny. Yesterday we were leaving, and this guy and I became friends on Facebook, and yesterday I was hoping that I would see him before we had left. And so I was like, Lord, I would really like to see him. It's like it was flattering to be in some ways pursued. And I think as women, we have this desire, like deep, that I think God put it in our hearts to be pursued. And he didn't come to say goodbye at that point. We had also said goodbye the night before. But it's so beautiful because on Saturday we left on Sunday, the vacation, and on Saturday I was so sad, and I was just not wanting to leave, and the next day, and I cried, and I was just like, Lord, I don't want to go back to real life, and I was just really weepy. And later in the day it rained, and I was like, oh God, can I have a rainbow? And rainbows are very significant to me. And the day there was no rainbow that day. But yesterday morning, as we were getting ready to leave, I was thinking about is this guy gonna come say goodbye? And all of a sudden, an hour before we left, there was a rainbow in the sky, and I was just so humbled and grateful, and it was just a beautiful confirmation that the vacation was such a gift from God. So I was reflecting on this, and the Bible tells us that God pursues us too, and I think men were created to pursue women, and that gives them fulfillment as well. But this rainbow is God's grand gesture in showing me his love, and I kind of I was grateful, but I didn't realize the significance of it in comparison to this waiting for this boy to say goodbye, and to be pursued in that way by him. And I love that God fills in all those gaps for us. I love that he's he pursues us. I love his love for us. And so often I just wonder how many times I miss it. But it's really, I love him. He knows my heart. He knows your heart. He knows our desires. He created us. He knows our inner thoughts. And he, I think, delights in showing us his love in these ways. And so my prayer for you today is just that your eyes would be open to the ways that God loves you, and that you would just see his hand at work all around you, and in ways that he is just trying to pour out his love for you.